Have you ever felt something different in your body, as if a mysterious force was operating within you? Perhaps it's an inexplicable fatigue, changes in your habits, or even a heightened sensitivity to the world around you, and you don't know why. What you are experiencing may not be by chance. It is the beginning of something grand, the pure spiritual awakening. And yes, your body, this sacred temple that holds your divine essence, is mysteriously transforming to align you with a greater purpose. But what is really happening? And more importantly, why does this only happen to the chosen ones? Today, you will discover everything. Prepare yourself, because what will be revealed may change the way you see your journey and who you really are. Perhaps you have noticed that what once seemed normal no longer makes sense. Certain people, places, and even routines that used to bring comfort now seem to exhaust you. It's as if the world around you is out of sync with what you feel inside. But here is the key point. These changes are not a mistake, much less a coincidence. They are clear signs that something extraordinary is happening to you, and your body is reacting because it knows it is being prepared for something greater, something that goes beyond common understanding. You are not alone in this, and throughout this video, I will guide you to understand exactly what is behind all of this. What happens to the chosen ones during the spiritual awakening is something that most people will never know. It is a unique journey, marked by transformations that no one but you can feel and understand. You may be wondering, why is this happening to me? What does it mean? These questions are the beginning of a path that few have the courage to tread. And on this path, there are deep answers, surprising revelations, and a greater purpose waiting for you. But attention, the changes you are facing are not mere coincidences. They carry a powerful message, and throughout this video, I will show you how to decipher it. The spiritual awakening is a profound transformation process that begins at the core of the human being. It is a journey of self-discovery, where the person starts to question the apparent truths of the world and seeks a greater purpose for their existence. This awakening is like an internal call, a subtle and divine voice that awakens the soul to something beyond the material and the ordinary. It does not happen by chance. It is orchestrated by a higher force, whether God or the universe, which guides each individual towards a divine purpose. The chosen ones, in particular, feel this call intensely, as if something inside them is about to explode in light and understanding. This journey is marked by a deepening in the divine connection. Throughout the awakening, the chosen ones begin to realize that they are not alone. They feel the presence of a higher energy that guides, comforts, and illuminates the path, even in the darkest hours. This connection is like an invisible thread that links them to something much greater than themselves, something that transcends the barriers of time and space. Many report feeling clear signs of this connection, such as synchronicities, powerful intuitions, and an inexplicable sense of peace, even amidst chaos. However, the spiritual awakening is not only an internal experience. It manifests externally, transforming the physical and emotional in a palpable way. During this process, many people notice changes in their bodies, such as increased sensitivity, changes in vital energy, and even inexplicable physical symptoms. These changes are reflections of a spiritual purification, where the physical body adjusts to the new vibrations that the spirit is incorporating. It is as if the body is being recalibrated to support a higher frequency. Besides the physical changes, the spiritual awakening also profoundly affects emotions. Often, the chosen ones go through intense periods of sadness, anguish, or confusion, as old emotional patterns surface to be healed. This process can be challenging, but it is necessary for the individual to release everything that no longer resonates with their new reality. In the end, this emotional work results in lasting inner peace, clarity of purpose, and a greater capacity to love and understand others. The physical, emotional, and spiritual transformation that occurs during awakening is not random. It has a clear purpose, to prepare the chosen ones to fulfill their divine mission. This process is like polishing, where the person is shaped to become an instrument of light and love in the world. Every change, no matter how difficult it seems, is an essential part of this preparation. The chosen ones emerge from this process as more authentic, courageous, and connected versions of themselves. A central point of spiritual awakening is the understanding that the journey is not only personal but collective. The chosen ones begin to understand that their transformation directly impacts the world around them. They start to radiate an energy that inspires and elevates others, becoming beacons of light in a world often immersed in darkness. This responsibility, although heavy, is also profoundly rewarding, as the chosen ones realize that they are contributing to something greater than themselves. This connection with the divine also brings a new perception of the body as a sacred temple. During the awakening, the chosen ones begin to take better care of themselves, both physically and spiritually. They realize that the body is the vehicle through which the divine mission will be fulfilled, and therefore, it needs to be aligned with the new frequencies. Healthy eating, meditation practices, and moments of introspection become essential parts of the routine as ways to harmonize the physical and the spiritual. Another important aspect of spiritual awakening is the mental clarity it provides. During this journey, many chosen ones report feeling a wake-up in the mind, where ideas, truths, and perceptions that were previously hidden become crystal clear. This mental clarity is the result of a deeper alignment with the universal truth, allowing the chosen ones to see life from a new perspective. They begin to understand that everything is interconnected and that each event, no matter how insignificant it may seem, has a purpose. Throughout the process, the chosen ones also begin to experience a change in how they relate to others. Empathy intensifies, allowing them to feel the emotions of those around them more deeply. This can be challenging, but it is also a gift, as it helps them connect with others on a deeper and more authentic level. This emotional and social transformation is a direct reflection of awakening, which teaches the chosen ones to live with more compassion and understanding. The spiritual awakening is an invitation to live in alignment with the divine purpose. It transforms every aspect of being, from the physical to the emotional, from the spiritual to the mental, preparing the chosen ones for the mission they were destined for. It is a mysterious and challenging process, but also incredibly beautiful, as it allows the chosen ones to experience a direct connection with the divine and live a life full of meaning, purpose, and love. The transformations that occur in the body during spiritual awakening can be understood from both scientific and spiritual perspectives, revealing the complex interaction between mind, body, and soul. Scientifically, many of the observed symptoms, such as changes in sleep and energy, can be attributed to changes in the nervous system and hormones. During periods of intense emotional stress or internal changes, the body activates the sympathetic nervous system, triggering responses that affect sleep, appetite, and energy. Spiritually, this process is seen as an energetic adjustment, where the physical body aligns with the higher vibrations that the spirit is integrating, creating a unified field between science and spirituality. A clear example of this is the hormonal changes that occur during spiritual awakening. The pineal gland, often associated with the third eye in spiritual traditions, plays a crucial role in regulating sleep and perception. Spiritually, it is believed that the pineal gland is activated during awakening, allowing for a greater connection with spiritual dimensions. Biologically, this activation can alter the levels of melatonin and serotonin in the body, causing changes in mood, sleep cycle, and even sensory perception. This interaction demonstrates how spiritual awakening is not just an esoteric experience, but also a measurable physical transformation. Sensitivity to light and sound can also be explained through biological and spiritual connections. Biologically, the nervous system enters a state of hyperactivity during periods of significant internal change, making the senses more acute. Spiritually, this sensitivity is interpreted as an increase in energetic perception, where the body begins to pick up higher frequencies. This sensory hyperactivity reflects the delicate balance between the physical body and the energetic body, which is adjusting to align with the individual's new spiritual reality. The dietary changes observed during spiritual awakening also have a scientific and spiritual basis. When the body starts to release repressed emotions and dense energies, this can directly influence the digestive system, which is often called the second brain due to its connection with the central nervous system. Spiritually, the desire for more natural and pure foods reflects the body's need to align with higher energies. Low-vibration foods, like processed ones, can overload the body during this adjustment process, while foods rich in vital energy help sustain the transformation. Symptoms such as tingling and vibration in the body can be understood through the lens of science and spirituality. Biologically, these sensations may be related to the activation of nerve endings or increased blood flow in specific areas. Spiritually, these signs are interpreted as the movement of energy through the chakras and meridians, indicating that blockages are being removed and that the energetic body is aligning with the new spiritual frequency. This bridge between science and spirituality shows that awakening is a holistic phenomenon, uniting body, mind, and soul in a single process of evolution. The human body is not just a physical instrument. It is a sacred temple designed to house the soul and support the grandeur of the evolving spirit. During spiritual awakening, every change that occurs in the body has a greater purpose, to align the physical being with the divine mission. God, or the higher force that governs the universe, designed the body with infinite wisdom, allowing it to adapt and support the intense transformations that accompany awakening. Every sensation, every adjustment, no matter how uncomfortable it may seem, is an essential part of the preparation process for the chosen ones to fully live their spiritual mission. These changes, which may seem strange or even mysterious, are actually signs that the body is adjusting to new energetic vibrations. When someone begins to awaken spiritually, the energetic frequency of the soul rises, requiring the physical body to keep up with this movement. Therefore, physical symptoms such as tingling, changes in sleep, and dietary changes are not random. They indicate that the body is transforming into a purer and more elevated vehicle to manifest the divine purpose. This polishing is proof that the body is more than flesh and bones. It is a sacred channel for the expression of divine light. The role of the body as a temple is also reflected in how it sustains the connection with the divine. During awakening, many chosen ones feel increased sensitivity in specific areas such as the heart, forehead, or spine, which are points of energetic connection or chakras. These areas of the body act as portals that facilitate communication between the physical and spiritual worlds. God designed these energy centers to support the higher frequencies that come with awakening, allowing the body to function as a bridge between the two worlds. This divine architecture reveals how essential the body is for fulfilling the spiritual mission. Moreover, spiritual awakening brings a greater awareness of taking care of the body. The chosen ones begin to realize that keeping the body healthy, aligned, and energized is not just a physical necessity, but also a spiritual responsibility. Balanced nutrition, meditation practices, moments of introspection, and physical exercises become indispensable tools for honoring this sacred temple. This awareness is not just a reflection of self-love, but also a way to honor divine creation. Taking care of the body is seen as a way of thanking for this vehicle that supports the spiritual journey. It is important to emphasize that all the changes the body undergoes during awakening are part of a larger plan. God created the body with the ability to adapt, heal, and transform to accompany the soul in its evolution. Although the process may be challenging, it is proof of how perfect the divine design of the human body is. Every adjustment, every symptom, is a reminder that the body is not just a tool, but a living temple designed to sustain the light and divine purpose that the chosen ones carry. It is through this temple that spiritual awakening becomes real, allowing the chosen ones to manifest their mission in the world. When you begin to awaken spiritually, your mind and heart enter a process of profound transformation. This process is not just metaphorical, it manifests viscerally in your emotions and thoughts. Old fears, which may have been dormant, start to arise intensely. Traumas from the past, which you may have buried deep in your subconscious, emerge with almost uncontrollable force. This is not a sign of regression, but rather an invitation to finally face these shadows. It's like cleaning a room that has been closed for years. The dust needs to be stirred up before the space can be purified. This experience is often described as an emotional cleansing, and indeed, that's what happens. For the divine light to fill your being, it is necessary to release the weight of repressed emotions. The spiritual awakening acts like a flame that illuminates the darkest areas of your soul, showing where there are still blockages and wounds. Although this process can be painful, it is also profoundly liberating. You are being invited to let go of everything that no longer serves you, everything that hinders your connection with the divine essence. During this journey, the ego, the part of you that identifies with the pains and attachments of the world, may try to resist. It will make fears and insecurities seem larger than they really are, trying to convince you that it is better to stay in your comfort zone. This is normal. The ego fears change because it challenges it. However, by recognizing that these fears are merely illusions created by the mind, you can begin to undo their power. Each time you face these feelings with courage, you come closer to your true essence. Although the process can be challenging, there are practical tools that can help you navigate these turbulent waters. Meditation, for example, is a powerful practice to calm the mind and allow you to observe your emotions without identifying with them. By meditating, you create a space between you and your thoughts, allowing emotions to flow without controlling your life. Even if it is difficult to concentrate at first, consistent practice brings clarity and inner peace. Prayer is also a transformative tool in this process. Regardless of your religion or belief, prayer is an act of surrender and connection with something greater. By expressing your pains, fears, and doubts in prayer, you open yourself to receive divine guidance and strength. Often, in the silence of prayer, answers begin to emerge. You may feel an inexplicable sense of comfort, as if you were being carried by a loving energy greater than yourself. Another powerful practice for dealing with emotional transformations is journaling. Take a notebook and write in censored everything you are feeling. Describe your fears, your pains, and even your hopes. Writing helps to give shape to feelings, allowing them to come out of you. By rereading your words, you may notice emotional patterns and insights about what needs to be healed. This is an act of self-compassion and self-care, a safe space for your soul to express itself. A crucial aspect of this emotional transformation is acceptance. Instead of fighting against difficult emotions, allow yourself to feel them fully. Repressed pain and traumas will not disappear as long as they are avoided. When you accept your emotions as part of the journey, you dissolve the resistance that keeps them trapped. Over time, you will realize that even the most challenging feelings have something to teach. They are disguised teachers. Although spiritual awakening is a deeply personal journey, you do not have to face it alone. Seeking support from people who understand this process, such as spiritual mentors, support groups, or even friends who are in tune with this search, can be a source of great comfort. Sharing your experiences can help you realize that you are not alone and that the transformations you are going through are universal. As you release repressed emotions and face your fears, something magical happens. You begin to make room for the divine light. Your soul, once obscured by past wounds, becomes lighter, more transparent. The connection with your divine essence intensifies, bringing a sense of peace and alignment that you may have never experienced before. This light is the manifestation of your true nature, a reflection of the divine within you. The emotional and mental transformations that occur during spiritual awakening are not just temporary changes, but the beginning of a new way of living. By freeing yourself from the weight of the past, you become a pure channel to express love, compassion, and authenticity. Spiritual awakening is, above all, a return to your true self, and this journey, although challenging, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. One of the most evident signs of spiritual awakening is the strengthening of intuition. You begin to feel more clearly what is right or wrong for you, even without apparent logical reasons. It may be a sensation in your chest or a hunch that seems impossible to ignore. It is as if you are more attuned to a source of inner wisdom that has always been there, but now manifests with full force. This intensified intuition is no coincidence. It is one of the first indications that you are entering a state of greater awareness. Another powerful sign is the increase in synchronous encounters in your life. You start to notice coincidences that seem perfectly orchestrated, like meeting someone who has exactly the answer you were looking for, or constantly seeing repeated numbers like 1111 or 2222. These events are not mere happenstance. They are like whispers from the universe, confirming that you are on the right path. Synchronicities serve as reminders that there is a divine order guiding your steps, even if you do not fully perceive it. During the awakening, many people report a strong sense of being guided by a higher force. This sensation can be subtle, like an idea that arises at the right time, or it may come more explicitly, like an inner voice telling you to follow a certain path. This guidance is not something outside of you. It is a connection with the divine that resides within your own soul. Recognizing this feeling of guidance is essential, as it serves as a reminder that you are not alone on this journey. Stories of people who have gone through these experiences help validate the signs of awakening. For example, Anna, a woman facing challenges in her career, began to notice synchronicities when seeing specific birds at moments of doubt. Whenever she saw these birds, she felt a wave of peace, as if being reassured by the universe. Eventually, Anna understood that these signs were guiding her to a new direction in her life, leading her to change careers and find her true purpose. To identify the signs of spiritual awakening, it is necessary to be attentive to the present moment. Often, we are so immersed in our routine that we fail to notice the small details around us. Begin to observe your thoughts, emotions, and daily occurrences with curiosity. Ask yourself, does this have a greater meaning? The more you pay attention, the more the signs will begin to appear, showing the alignment between you and the universal flow. Another significant sign of awakening is the change in relationships. People who are no longer in alignment with your new frequency may drift away, while others with higher energy may enter your life. This can be painful at first, but it is the universe's way of preparing the ground for more meaningful connections. If you notice certain friendships dissolving, remember that this is part of the process and a sign that you are evolving. During awakening, your dreams may also change drastically. You may start to have vivid dreams full of symbolism and messages that seem as real as waking life. These dreams can be visions, guidance, or even ways to process repressed emotions. It is as if your subconscious is actively working to help you understand and integrate what is happening. Keeping a dream journal can help you recognize patterns and important messages. One of the deepest signs of awakening is a sense of disconnection from the material world. Things that once seemed essential, like status, possessions, or others' opinions, begin to lose importance. This shift can be disconcerting at first, but it is a reminder that you are realigning your values with something much greater, your spiritual essence. This detachment allows you to live with more authenticity and purpose. You may begin to feel the emotions of those around you more intensely, as if you were absorbing their energies. This is especially common during awakening, as your spiritual sensitivity is increasing. Although this can be exhausting, it is also a gift. This heightened empathy helps you develop compassion and better understand the impact of your actions on the world. Learning to protect your energy through practices like meditation and grounding is essential for navigating this new sensitivity. All these signs, intensified intuition, synchronicities, transformative encounters, and internal changes, have a greater purpose: to remind you that you are on the right path. Even when the process seems challenging, these signs are gifts from the universe to guide and encourage you to continue. Every intuition you follow, every synchronicity you notice, is a reminder that you are being supported on your spiritual journey. They are like stars lighting your way in the darkness, ensuring that you are never lost. But why does the universe send these signs? What is the real purpose behind the transformations you are experiencing? Intensified intuitions, synchronous encounters, and internal changes do not happen by chance. They are more than just messages. They are divine adjustments, preparing you for something grand that is to come. Every transformation, physical, emotional, or spiritual, is carefully aligning you with your true purpose. And it is precisely this final revelation that we will talk about later: how all of this connects to your unique role as a chosen one of God, a being with a special mission in this world. But before reaching this great truth, we need to understand another essential aspect of this journey: the challenges that arise during the process. Let's explore how the pain of isolation, the misunderstanding of others, and even internal resistance shape and strengthen your connection with the divine. One of the most common challenges faced by the chosen ones during spiritual awakening is the feeling of isolation. It is as if, suddenly, no one around you can understand what you are experiencing. Close friends and even family members may seem distant, and conversations that once flowed easily now feel empty or disconnected. This loneliness can be painful, but it is also an opportunity to look within and reconnect with your essence. Isolation is not a punishment. It is a period of preparation, a necessary pause for you to hear the divine voice without external distractions. During the awakening, it is common for people around you not to understand the changes that are happening to you. You may be seen as strange, exaggerated, or even disconnected from reality. This happens because others do not always see what lies beyond the visible. These reactions can be challenging, especially when they come from loved ones, but it is important to remember that your journey is unique. The fact that not everyone understands what you are going through does not invalidate your experience. On the contrary, it is a sign that you are moving to a higher spiritual frequency. In addition to external challenges, spiritual awakening brings an internal battle. Parts of you that are accustomed to the old way of being, your ego, fears, and limiting beliefs, will try to resist the changes. You may feel a desire to give up or even doubts about whether you are on the right path. This internal resistance is natural and, in fact, it is a sign of progress. It shows that you are leaving behind what no longer serves and moving towards your true self. These challenges do not happen by chance. They have a divine purpose. They are like the fire that purifies gold, removing impurities and revealing its purest essence. The pain of isolation, the misunderstanding of others, and internal resistance are tests that strengthen your connection with God. They teach you to trust the invisible, to surrender to the process, and to depend less on external validations. Each challenge overcome brings you closer to your mission as a chosen one. Amid these challenges, trusting the process can be difficult, but it is absolutely essential. Remember that everything that is happening has a greater purpose, even if you cannot see it at the moment. Trust means believing that the universe is working in your favor, even in the most difficult circumstances. It is in this surrender that you will find peace, even during the most turbulent moments. When the path seems difficult, turn to sacred texts or spiritual teachings that resonate with your journey. The Bible, the Bhagavad Gita, the Tao Te Ching, or other spiritual writings are full of wisdom that can illuminate your path. They remind you that suffering is part of growth, and that true strength comes from faith. Read these words as if they were written especially for you because, in a way, they were. Another powerful resource is seeking support in spiritual communities. Being surrounded by people who understand what you are going through can be transformative. In meditation groups, prayer circles, or even online communities, you will find other chosen ones who share your experiences. These spaces offer not only comfort, but also inspiration to continue on your journey. Prayer and meditation are essential tools for dealing with the challenges of awakening. Prayer connects you directly with the divine source, bringing comfort and guidance. Meditation, on the other hand, calms the mind and helps you observe your thoughts and emotions without identifying with them. Together, these practices create a sacred space where you can find clarity and strength to face any obstacle. In the midst of chaos, there is a force that remains constant, your connection with God. It is in the silence of the soul that this connection becomes stronger. When the outside world seems unbearable, turn inward. Remember that God never abandons you, even in the darkest moments. These challenges are not punishments, but opportunities for you to get closer to the divine. Every challenge you face during awakening is a testament to your spiritual strength. They are not there to bring you down, but to prepare you. The pain, isolation, and resistance are just signs that you are in the process of becoming who you are destined to be. They shape your soul, aligning you with the greater purpose that God has for your life. Trust that by overcoming these challenges, you will be stronger, more aligned, and more connected with the divine than ever before. The process of spiritual transformation of the chosen ones is a path intrinsically connected to divine action. God not only observes but actively guides every step of this journey, like a master craftsman molding the essence of his creation. When you feel like everything is falling apart, know that, in reality, God is reorganizing the pieces of your life into something much greater and better. He knows every detail of what you need to face, so that your soul shines with the fullness He designed. Your transformation is a direct reflection of God's care and perfect plan. During this transformation, faith becomes like an anchor in a sea of intense changes. It is natural to feel doubts and insecurities when the unknown becomes part of your reality, but it is at this moment that God asks you to trust Him with all your heart. Faith is the bridge between what you see and what God is building behind the scenes. Even when circumstances seem challenging, remember, every step you take is overseen by a higher force that knows exactly where you are going. Prayer is a powerful spiritual tool that directly connects your spirit with the heart of God. Through it, you find the strength to continue, the wisdom to discern, and the peace to rest in the divine plan. When you pray, you are not just speaking, you are creating a dialogue with the Creator, asking for His guidance and making room for Him to act profoundly in your life. Prayer is like a beacon in the storm, guiding you to a safe harbor, even in the most difficult moments. Faith also allows you to see the transformations of your body and soul with different eyes. Instead of viewing the challenges as punishments, begin to interpret them as divine preparations. Every physical and emotional change you are experiencing is part of God's plan to strengthen and elevate you spiritually. It is not an easy process, but it is necessary, and God is by your side at every moment, sustaining you when your strength seems to fail. A message you should always keep in your heart is, you are not alone. God never abandons you, even in moments when you feel a deep silence. He is there, working invisibly, shaping your journey with perfection. The loneliness you sometimes feel is not God's abandonment, but the necessary space for you to hear His voice more clearly. He walks beside you, holding your hand when the road seems too steep. Faith also teaches us the importance of trusting in God's timing. We do not always understand why things happen or do not happen, but we can be sure that everything occurs at the right time. Every transformation you experience has a purpose and a divinely established time. By entrusting your journey to God's hands, you learn to rest and trust, knowing that He is leading you to the destination He has already prepared. The process of spiritual awakening is also an invitation to strengthen your connection with God. Take advantage of the changes in your body and spirit as an opportunity to draw closer to Him through prayer, meditation, and reflection. These practices not only renew your faith, but also expand your ability to feel the divine presence in all aspects of your life. God wants you to know that He is present in every detail, including the most challenging moments of transformation. Often, God uses the challenges of spiritual awakening to purify and refine your soul. Just as gold is purified by fire, your spiritual journey is a process that may seem intense, but is shaping you for something grand. Trust that God will not let you go through anything you cannot bear. He is using each situation to develop in you the strength, patience, and wisdom necessary to fulfill your mission as a chosen one. Remember that faith is not just believing, but also acting based on that belief. When you face changes with courage, even in the face of the unknown, you demonstrate your trust in God. This attitude of surrender and determination attracts even more divine grace into your life, strengthening your spirit to continue moving forward. God delights in your faith and responds to it with even deeper manifestations of His presence. Spiritual awakening is a divine gift, a call from God for you to live at a higher level of consciousness and purpose. It is a transformation that not only changes you, but also allows you to become a light for those around you. Faith and prayer are your most powerful tools in this process. Trust that God is in control, guiding every step and transforming your life so that you can reach the fullness He has always desired for you. You are guided, loved, and never, ever alone. During spiritual awakening, the body undergoes profound changes, and integrating these transformations into your routine is essential to keep you aligned with your new vibrational frequency. One of the first steps for this integration is practicing conscious breathing exercises. Breathing not only oxygenates the body, but is also a powerful tool for aligning the mind and spirit. Try starting your day with a few minutes of deep and intentional breathing. Feel the air filling your lungs, bringing renewed energy, and as you exhale, imagine releasing tensions and stagnant energies. Another fundamental aspect is mindful eating. What you consume directly affects your energy and how your body responds to spiritual transformations. Seek natural, fresh, and nutrient-rich foods that vibrate at the same frequency you wish to achieve. For example, fruits, vegetables, and whole grains possess vital energy that strengthens the body and mind. Avoiding processed and industrialized foods helps maintain energetic balance and facilitates connection with the divine. Contact with nature is an indispensable practice for those who want to integrate spiritual changes into their daily life. Spending time outdoors, feeling the earth beneath your feet, breathing fresh air, and contemplating the beauty around you helps anchor your energy and brings a sense of inner peace. Try walking barefoot on grass or sand, allowing the earth's energy to flow through you, balancing your vibrations and bringing mental clarity. Incorporating moments of silence and introspection into your routine is also crucial. Silence is where you can hear your intuition and connect with divine messages. Set aside time each day to meditate or simply be in a quiet environment, free from distractions. These moments help integrate the experiences of spiritual awakening, making it easier to understand the internal changes and how they impact your life. Another way to align body, mind, and spirit is to practice conscious body movements such as yoga, tai chi, or even meditative walking. These exercises not only strengthen the physical body, but also help release energetic blockages and promote a state of balance. While moving, be present in the moment, noticing every sensation in your body and allowing your energy to flow freely. To live with more purpose, it is essential to set clear intentions for your day. Before starting any activity, take a few minutes to reflect on what you wish to create or experience. Write these intentions in a journal or simply visualize them in your mind. This practice helps align your actions with the greater purpose of your spiritual journey, bringing more meaning to your daily activities. During the integration process, remember to listen to your body. Spiritual changes can bring physical sensations such as fatigue or restlessness, which are signs that your body is adapting to the new energy. Give yourself permission to rest when necessary and prioritize activities that nurture your soul. This is not a sign of weakness, but an act of self-care and respect for your journey. Gratitude is a powerful practice that helps maintain connection with the divine and integrate spiritual transformations. Every day before bed, Make a mental or written list of at least 3 things you are grateful for. This simple practice elevates your vibrational frequency, helps attract more positive experiences, and strengthens your connection with the universe. An important aspect of integration is sharing your journey with others. Connecting with individuals who are going through similar processes can bring comfort, support, and valuable insights. Seek groups or communities that resonate with themes of spiritual awakening, whether in person or online. Sharing experiences helps reinforce the idea that you are not alone on this journey. Remember that integration is a continuous process. Do not pressure yourself to be perfect or to understand everything immediately. Spiritual awakening is a unique journey for each person, and learning to live with more purpose and fullness is a constant evolution. Practice patience and trust the path you are treading. The transformations you are experiencing are a gift, and integrating these changes will allow you to live a life more aligned with your divine essence. One of the biggest myths about spiritual awakening is the belief that it happens quickly, almost like a snap of the fingers, that completely transforms someone's life overnight. This idea is widely spread, but rarely corresponds to reality. Spiritual awakening is a deep, gradual, and continuous process that can take years, or even a lifetime, to fully manifest. It is not a single event, but rather a journey composed of many stages. Some of these stages may bring moments of sudden enlightenment, but true spiritual transformation requires dedication, patience, and self-knowledge. Therefore, demystifying this idea is essential to avoid frustrations or unnecessary comparisons during the process. Another common misconception is believing that spiritual awakening is reserved only for people considered special or chosen. Although some souls may be more attuned to their spirituality from an early age, awakening is a universal potential. All human beings have the ability to access this experience, regardless of their background, beliefs, or life conditions. The idea of exclusivity, in addition to discouraging many people, creates an unnecessary barrier that distances individuals from their own spiritual journey. Spiritual awakening is like a seed planted in each of us, and it is up to each person to cultivate it in their own way. Just as each individual has a unique fingerprint, the process of spiritual awakening also varies greatly from person to person. There is no fixed script or formula that works for everyone. While some people may experience physical symptoms, such as changes in sleep or diet, others may undergo an emotional or mental revolution. Comparing your journey with others can be harmful and demotivating. The key is to respect your own pace and accept that your transformation is just as valid as any other. Often, people confuse spiritual awakening with the idea of achieving full enlightenment. While they are connected, they are different concepts. Spiritual awakening is the beginning of a journey, the moment when you become aware of your true nature and the greater purpose of your existence. Enlightenment, on the other hand, is a higher state of consciousness that requires continuous inner work and a deep integration of learned lessons. This myth that awakening is the pinnacle can lead to frustration, especially when challenges still arise along the way. Another misconception is believing that there is a standard set of symptoms that everyone must feel when undergoing spiritual awakening. While it is true that many people report sensations such as pressure in the head, insomnia, dietary changes, and increased sensitivity, this does not mean that everyone will have these experiences. Some people may experience more subtle and internal changes, while others may feel more intense and external transformations. The most important thing is to understand that your body, mind, and spirit are adjusting uniquely to the new energetic frequency. It is common to associate spiritual awakening with a purely positive and liberating experience. However, this view does not take into account the moments of pain, discomfort, and inner confrontation that are often part of this process. Spiritual awakening often requires you to face your shadows, recognize your negative patterns, and free yourself from everything that is not aligned with your true self. This inner work can be challenging, but it is essential for authentic spiritual growth. Another myth to be debunked is the idea that spiritual awakening means completely disconnecting from the material world. While the process may lead to a reevaluation of priorities and values, it does not require you to abandon your relationships, career, or other aspects of your earthly life. On the contrary, true spiritual awakening seeks to integrate spirituality into daily life, allowing you to live more fully, consciously, and connected in all aspects. Many people believe that spiritual awakening has an endpoint, as if there were a finish line where everything becomes perfect and static. In reality, Awakening is a continuous process of learning and evolution. It is not something you achieve and end, but rather a path of constant self-discovery and transformation. Life is a cycle of expansion and growth, and spiritual awakening follows this dynamic. There is also the myth that spiritual awakening is a process of escaping reality or a way to avoid life's problems and challenges. In fact, it requires exactly the opposite, a conscious confrontation of your reality with all its complexities and nuances. Spiritual awakening gives you tools to deal with challenges more consciously, but it does not eliminate difficulties or human emotions. It offers a new perspective, but not an easy way out. Debunking these myths about spiritual awakening is essential to bring clarity and truth to the subject. Understanding that awakening is accessible to everyone, but unique to each individual, helps demystify the process and alleviate the burden of unrealistic expectations. This clarity allows people to embark on their spiritual journey with more confidence and authenticity, recognizing that regardless of how the process manifests, it is always valid and transformative. We have arrived at the most anticipated moment of this video, where all the pieces finally come together. Until now, we have explored how the physical, emotional, and spiritual changes you, as a chosen one, are facing are part of a grand and intentional process. These transformations are not mere coincidences or random reactions. They are the necessary preparation for you to achieve your divine purpose. Everything you have felt, every discomfort, every sign from the universe has a reason. To adjust your vibration, refine your essence, and align your soul with the unique and powerful mission that has been designated to you. Now, prepare yourself to understand once and for all how these transformations are connected to your divine calling and the extraordinary role you play in God's greater plan. The revelation that is to come will not only give meaning to your journey, but also strengthen you for what lies ahead. This is the moment of clarity you have been waiting for. The transformations you experience, chosen one, are not a result of chance. Every alteration in your physical body, every intense emotion or inexplicable sensation is a message from the universe. When spiritual awakening begins, your entire being enters a state of alignment with a greater purpose. It is as if God, the Creator, adjusts every aspect of who you are to fit the divine mission that has been designated to you. The physical body, as the temple of the soul, reacts to this awakening, reflecting the changes occurring in your spirit. Your body, chosen one, is a tool created with divine precision to sustain the great mission you carry. The feeling of fatigue, sudden chills, changes in diet or sleep habits are just external manifestations of a deep internal process. It is the Creator shaping your physical vehicle so that it can support the higher vibrations that accompany your spiritual journey. Your body is not just changing, it is preparing to be an instrument of light. In addition to the physical body, your emotions are also being adjusted. You may feel moments of extreme sensitivity or a deep connection with others. These emotional changes are not signs of weakness but of purification. Your heart is being refined so that you can love unconditionally and feel empathy in a way that only the chosen can. This process, though challenging, is necessary for you to act as a beacon of compassion and wisdom. Spiritually, you are undergoing a complete renewal. During the awakening, it is common to feel as if you are connecting to something much greater, something divine. This is not just a feeling, it is a reality. Your soul is being activated, awakening dormant spiritual gifts and bringing forth abilities you didn't even know you had. These spiritual changes are proof that you are aligned with God's greater purpose. Chosen one, the difficulties you face during these transformations are not punishments but tests and refinements. Each obstacle on the path is there to shape you, to make you stronger and more prepared for your mission. The physical pains, sleepless nights, and emotional trials are like the polishing of a diamond. The more intense the process, the brighter the final result will be. The changes in your physical body have a clear purpose: to elevate your vibration and empower you to fulfill your divine mission. Chosen ones often report changes in appearance, such as an inexplicable glow in their eyes or skin, or even a more confident posture. These external signs are reflections of internal transformations. Your body is becoming a channel of divine energy, projecting light and hope wherever you go. One of the reasons your body is changing is so that it can receive and transmit spiritual energy more effectively. During the awakening, your energetic frequency increases, allowing you to connect more deeply with the spiritual plane. These changes can be felt as warmth in your hands, tingling in your body, or even spiritual visions. All of this is preparation for you to be a pure channel of divine energy. Everything you are going through, from physical transformations to emotional and spiritual changes, has a single objective: to align you with the divine purpose that has been chosen for you. Every step of this journey is shaping you so that you can fulfill your mission with clarity and strength. Your role as a chosen one is unique, and these transformations are the necessary adjustments for you to be prepared to manifest your full potential. The great revelation, chosen one, is that all these changes are part of a larger divine plan. You are not here by chance. The universe is adjusting every aspect of who you are so that you can fulfill your mission with excellence. Your transformation is a sign that you are getting closer to the core of your purpose. You are being prepared to be a spiritual leader, a guide for others, a living example of divine power. Know that these transformations are a gift, even though they often come disguised as challenges. They are proof that you are a chosen one, destined to make a significant difference in the world. The Creator is shaping you, adjusting every detail, so that you can shine with the purest light. Accept these changes with gratitude, for they are the necessary alignment for you to live the fullness of your divine purpose. You are not alone on this journey, and the universe is by your side, guiding every step of the way. And now I want to hear from you. Have you noticed mysterious changes in your body or clear signs that you are undergoing a profound spiritual awakening? Share your experience in the comments, because your story can inspire and strengthen other chosen ones who are going through this journey. And as an act of faith and connection, write in the comments, "I am ready for the divine transformation in my life." Let's create a chain of light and support in the comments together. Thank you for staying with me until now. If this content resonated in your heart, follow the channel, like, and share this video with others who might also relate. Now that you have discovered how your body transforms during spiritual awakening, it's time to understand the real reason behind cats crossing your path. This revelation could unlock one of the most hidden secrets about your spiritual journey. Click now on the next video to unveil this truth before it gets lost. Your life will never be the same after this.